What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. And guys, I am here to review probably one of the worst pay-per-views to get through. Taboo Tuesday 2005. I mean, hold on a minute. This card is ridiculous to get through. I mean, we have Rey Mysterio and Matt Hardy versus supposed to be Edge and Chris Masters, but Edge backed out. So this is a SmackDown Challenge tag team match. So it was Rey Mysterio and Matt Hardy versus Snitsky and Chris Masters. Great match here. Great match. But then we have like matches like Eugene and Jimmy Fly Snuka and like Mankind versus Carlito. I mean, like Batista and Jonathan Coachman. Like, what the hell is this pay-per-view? So, and then we have like a battle royal, like for seal your fantasy. But like I said, Rey Mysterio, Michael, I don't care. Rey Mysterio and Matt Hardy versus Snitsky and Chris Masters. This match was awesome. 619s, Chris Masters Master Lock, V1 made his return. Matt Hardy version 1 made his return to action. And just twist of fate to Snitsky. And then 619 to sorry about that. Jesus Christ. My dad's phone won't turn off. So, yeah. Great match there. And then we have we have Eugene and Jimmy Fly Snuka versus Rob Conway and Tyson Tonko. I mean, what can I say about Jimmy Fly Snuka? Great talent. And this was an okay match. Jimmy Fly doing his frog splash to get the win here. And then we get Lance Kay and Trevor Murdoch. I'm looking at this match card and I'm getting it mixed up. Mankind versus Carlito. Great match here. Great match. Mankind doing Mr. Sacco to Carlito, spitting the apple in his face. And just a whole lot of fun. I can't believe that Mankind, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love didn't all come out, and it was just Mankind. I mean, you could have done that. I'm done it that way, but still, great match here. And then we get Lance Kay and Trevor Murdoch versus Kane and Big Show for the World Tag Team titles. We all knew Kane and Big Show were going to win here. Nothing. So a bunch of chops, double choke slams, choke slam to Rob, and yeah, very good match here. But it's not match of the night so far. The match of the night is Ric Flair versus Triple H. And then we get a street fight with Batista versus Jonathan Coachman with Goldust and Vader. This match sucked. So I'm going to skip it. Just like I did with the for Sale Your Fantasy Battle Royal match. And then we get to the match of the night. Ric Flair versus Triple H in the steel cage match. Blood everywhere. Blood just pouring out of Ric Flair onto his gold hair. Ric Flair. I'm flipping off. Triple H. Yeah. And then Triple H gets bloodied up. Yeah, just very good match here. Steel chains were involved. Steel chairs were involved. And Ric Flair wins with walking out on his 2 feet. I'm just out the door. I really thought Triple H was going to win this. And this was for the Intercontinental Championship. Ric Flair wins it a month earlier at Unforgiven. Actually, 2 months earlier on September 18th, 2005 at Unforgiven. But, dude, this was match of the night by far. Guys, if you want to see a great match, actually 2 great matches, Go watch Triple H versus Ric Flair's feud in 2005. The pay-per-view I'm going to be reviewing next is Survivor Series 2005 with their Last Man Standing match. But yeah, I'm going to give this match a 5 out of 5 stars. And then we get to the main event: John Cena versus Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels in the triple threat for the World Championship. For the WWE title. Very nice cover here with not this. With the screens, and then like Kurt Angle was picked, Cena was picked, and then it's the same as the cover, but without Eric Bischoff on it. Sweet Chin Music's AA's Kurt Angle and Shawn Michaels put John Cena face first through the table. And then WrestleMania 22 is being broadcasted in November of 2005. It's not supposed to happen until April 2nd, 2006. They have Ric Flair, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels with John Cena and Kurt, and then Trish Stratus. Yeah, but this was a great main event, and there's only 4 matches on this show that you need to go back and watch. It's John Cena, Kurt Angle, and Shawn, Ric Flair and Triple H for sure, Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch versus Kane and Big Show, and then Rey Mysterio and Matt Hardy versus Shinsuke and Chris Masters. But a very piss poor show. Besides Ric Flair and Triple H in the matches I did, this was only a one match show, I believe. Was Ric Flair and Triple H. So be on the lookout for Survivor Series 05 review with the Last Man Standing Triple H and Ric Flair match for the IC title again. And Kurt Angle versus John Cena with Daivari as a special guest ref. And then the 5-on-5 SmackDown versus Raw match. This has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings. As you know, I give this pay-per-view probably a 6 out of 10. I give Ric Flair versus Triple H a 10 out of 10 match. But there really wasn't anything memorable about this pay-per-view besides Ric Flair and Triple H. It was just a pay-per-view. So, Taboo Tuesday 2005, I give it a 6 out of 10, probably a 7 out of 10. But this has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know, and I'm out. Peace.